Hey ladies, so welcome back. This is day 5 of the SEO challenge. And so far, we have chosen a post to optimize and get a better return on our investment for SEO. We have looked into the magic crystal ball of Google Search Console and found out what keywords are actually sending traffic to the post so that we can include them to get more traffic, right, to rank higher for those keywords. We have improved the post. We have made sure it's up to date. We've added in more content so that our bounce rate goes down so people stay on it, answering the questions they're asking. Yesterday, day 4, we spent some time circulating it through Pinterest, creating new pins so that Pinterest loves, they love new content, so we've helped give it a boost. In the last little bit of this, we are going to spend some time focusing on sharing this post, right? We're done optimizing it. It's the best it can be for right now. But we are going to treat it like a new post. A lot of times if I've gone through and added a lot of stuff to it, I will actually even forward date it. So if it was written, so this article was written in 2017, I've updated it and changed it, made it more relevant. I'm going to change it to this week, and I'm going to begin the process of sharing it like I would share any new content. Okay, if you don't have a particular routine yet for sharing it, get one. The more you're in a habit of doing these things, the more easy, the quicker they happen. So my routine for sharing a new post after I've written it is I will share it on Pinterest first. So we did that yesterday. Woohoo! We're already a step ahead of the game. Then I will go through and tweet it out. Now listen, a really cool, fun fact about SEO that I learned is that Google sees Twitter as an authority. Okay, and so when we have click to tweets that link back to our site, it helps boost our ranking on Google. So some people I follow have said, 2 to 3, others say 3 to 5 click to tweets within the article. And I will click to tweet them and then periodically do that every few months or so, going through content to retweet it out and making sure that those click to tweets contain our keywords. So a lot of times I will grab the questions. You remember we looked into Google to see what other questions people are searching. I'll grab those questions and a snippet of the answer and make sure that's in a click to tweet. So after a click to tweet, you're going to share it out to whatever social media you are active on. So I'm active on Facebook and Instagram. So just a couple of things there. You do not have to be on every social media platform. Just find grace there. Be where you are. Wherever you are, your readers are going to find you where you are. And if they're not, then maybe you should go where they are. It's the only reason I've gotten into Instagram because a lot of my readers are millennials and they're not on Facebook. I am, even though I'm a millennial, but whatever. So I've had to learn Instagram. I am learning Instagram. I understand Facebook better. Just a couple of tips on Facebook specifically. Facebook values and shares more freely content that keeps people on Facebook. So instead of, when you're on your site, instead of clicking the share to Facebook link, I don't know, I'm like on my phone imagining that I'm on Facebook. Don't do that, okay? Instead, have an image from Canva, right? You can resize things. So I'll have a Pinterest size image, I'll have a Facebook size image, and I'll have an Instagram sized image. If you do the smaller Instagram square, you can share that on Facebook and Instagram. Also, if your Instagram is a business page, you could share it to Instagram and have it automatically share to your Facebook page to cut down on some time, but I don't like the way it cuts things off personally. I don't know. Control freak. I am a control freak. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'll have a separate image that's a Facebook style, that rectangle. So I will go into Facebook and upload a photo. It sees photos as valuable. People love to look at photos. There will be a link in my text, but it's not the first thing I share, right? Because if you put the link in first, it pulls it up like a link. And Facebook says, oh, they're going to click this photo that's going to take them off of Facebook. I'm not going to show that to anyone. And so I will share it as a photo. And then no matter what the text is that's in the writing, I will start with a question, right? Questions create conversations that build relationships, and Facebook values relationships and conversations. And so lead with question, share a photo, have a bit of whatever the text is and the link inside of there, but make it where they have to click the read more. So a lot of times I'll pull my nut paragraph, like summarize it in a nutshell. That first paragraph of your article, your thesis statement, if you're a very, proper writer. But the first paragraph of my article is going to sort of summarize the article in a nutshell. Let's talk about sex in a Christian marriage. What are some uncomfortable truths about that? Today we're going to discuss, body image and shame and fear and all of those things. Can you relate to this or whatever? Whatever the nutshell is, that's what I'm going to share on Facebook. And then I'm going to have read more or continue reading and have the link inside of it. So they're going to see the question. That's going to catch their attention. They're going to click the continue reading, the little blue. Facebook will give them, keep reading, look, see a link, and then click out. And Facebook says, okay, I'll show it. So the difference, here's the difference on Facebook. So if you just share to Facebook and you're sharing the link, right, they are going to show that to a pretty small percentage of people that come directly to your page. So for me, when I was doing that, I would see, it shows you how many people have seen it. It would be 10 people, 5 people, 20 people at the most. Whereas if I share it as a photo and start with a question, it will be 300, 500, 1,000 people, depending on where else I share it in different groups. But those things help it go further on Facebook. Instagram. So Instagram is hard to evaluate, right? Because you can't really get a clickable link. So you need a link tree in your bio. There is an amazing article about how to create your own link tree on your own site so that you're sending people to your site from Instagram. Don't pay to send them to somebody else's site where they'll link through if you can do it yourself. It took me 20 minutes to set up this link tree myself. Because of, and I want to say her name wrong, it's like Gwyneth Reed, I think, I'm not sure. I'll link it in the text so you can go in and see if Instagram is where you are, if Instagram is where your readers are, and you're working through, which hashtags to use, hashtag, I feel so relevant. If you're working through which hashtags to use and, getting into all of the follow loops and all those things, you also need to make sure that the link in your bio is going to help them get where they're going. So setting up a link tree, make sure you're sharing it wherever you're social, and then we'll have some share threads in the group. If you want to participate in that, would be amazing to help go and react to or comment on these things to give them a little extra push through the cycle. Tomorrow we're going to come back with another piece to help get it more